Hello YouTube, today I'm at Champion Chevrolet taking a look at this 2021 Chevy Silverado 1500 LT. This particular one is the crew cab model, but it has the 3.0 liter Duramax diesel engine. Starting off up front, we are going to have full LED headlights as well as your C-channel accent LED lights, chrome front and rear bumpers. Parking sensors are integrated into the bottom portion of the bumper. You do have your classic Chevy bow tie, as well as blacked out tow recovery hooks. Coming around to the side, we have a General Grabber HTS tire, and that size is a 275/60 R20. Splash guards are included on this guy from the factory, which is very nice. Here's your Silverado badging, as well as your Duramax diesel badge. Chrome mirror caps are included. This one does have the passive entry system, so as long as you have the key fob on you, you can lock and unlock the vehicle by pushing the button on the driver's side or passenger side door. Coming around to the back, we do have, again, more splash guards on the rear wheels. 4x4 badging. This is the updated bed step, bigger than the outgoing 2015-ish body style. You can actually get a work boot in here. And this is where the blind spot monitor on this vehicle is located instead of the tail light. Parking sensors again integrated into the bottom portion of the bumper. Your 7-pin connector, as well as your video camera hookups for the back of the trailer and the inside of the trailer, which is pretty cool. Silverado LT badge. Chevrolet is stamped into the tailgate. Backup camera is going to be right here. The LED light to hook up a trailer at night is right there. And then the standard push button tailgate release on the Silverados. Coming around to this side, over here we have your diesel capless fuel fill port, as well as your DEF port right there. Right here we have your third brake light with cargo camera. And this wing is actually designed to push air over the bed, so even if you don't have a tonneau cover, you're not going to have that swirl effect causing more drag in lower MPGs. Again, here is the proximity or passive entry system, and there is your blind spot monitor indicator light. Pretty cool looking Silverado. I'm a huge fan of this color, and I'm a huge fan of the diesel engine choice. Starting off over here on the left-hand side, we have all the window controls for the vehicle. In front of that, we have all the mirror controls. Lock and unlock button is going to be right there. Your drive mode selector is going to be right here. Flick it to the left, you are in tow haul. Flick it to the right, you are in sport. Again, off-road, and then back to normal. Here's your push button transfer case selection. Auto, 2 high, 4 high, and then this is your terrain mode. Right here is the button for the cargo light for the bed of the truck, your dimmer switch for the cluster lighting, and then the rotary dial selector for the exterior lighting of the vehicle. Electronic parking brake button is going to be right here, which brings us up to the cluster. Tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right, various gauges in the middle, and then a LCD screen underneath those gauges. Working our way back to the steering wheel, it is a very nice leather wrapped steering wheel. It is heated, indicated by the amber light right there. Your cruise control buttons are going to be right here. Hands-free call buttons are right here, and then the control pad for the center LCD display is going to be right here as well. Something to note, you can go left and right with the push of a button, but to go up and down, you have to actually scroll on the scroll wheel, and then to make your selection, you're going to push the wheel in. Just like on most GM vehicles, you have a seek or scan rocker on the back of the left side of the steering wheel and a volume rocker on the back of the right side of the steering wheel. Up top, you have 2 shallow storage bins. The more shallow one is closer to the windshield, and the deeper one is closer to the occupants of the vehicle. Coming down to the infotainment system, beautiful touchscreen infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as a 4G LTE connection. You can also control the climate from here, access your cameras, and use the trailering app, which will help with the pre-trip checklist. Under that, we have physical buttons for the infotainment system, including your volume knob, your browse knob, back track, front track or forward track, home button, and then back page button. Below that we have the dual zone climate control buttons, as well as heated seats for the driver and passenger. And I like that Chevy gives you the option to just turn the heated back portion on. This vehicle does have push button start. Right here is your parking sensor on off, automatic start stop off. This button will release the tailgate. Your hazard lights are going to be right here. Traction control off, power for the plug in the bed of the truck, and then this button will open all 4 windows simultaneously, but I will not be doing that because it is way too cold and this button does not roll them all back up. Right here we have an integrated trailer brake control, SD card reader, USB-C, USB port, as well as a 12-volt outlet, and then a 120-volt 400-watt power outlet right here. Which brings us back to the center armrest slash jump seat. 2 cup holders, storage tray here as well as here. Smartphone cutout right there. Lift up on this, giving us access to a storage tray or bin. To access the 6th seat, you're going to pull up on this plastic until it locks into place. Once it locks in place, you have a 6th seat, and then under the seat you have even more storage. To lower the seat, you're going to pull on this little drawstring right here. It's going to unlock and fold back down. Here's a closer look at the cloth seats on this vehicle, which brings us to the glove box. We have 2 glove boxes in this vehicle. First one is right here. Second one is going to be right here. Coming up to the vanity, it is a non-lit vanity for passenger as well as driver. This center portion of the headliner right here, if it'll come through, has a 3-door universal garage remote, your LED dome map lights, as well as the controls for when the map lights come on, all of your SOS buttons, and then the power sliding rear view or rear window button is going to be right there. Which brings us to the rear view mirror. It is a standard non-dimming rear view mirror. Let's take a look at the back seats and see how much legroom we have. So before I get in, I want to point out this vehicle does have the floor liners from the factory, which go underneath the rear seats and underneath the front seats, maximizing spill protection. These seats do fold up as right here, giving us access to some under seat storage. And these seats also have in-seat storage on both driver and passenger sides. Getting up and in is very easy with the grab handle on the B-pillar. We get storage behind the driver's seat and passenger seat in the form of these pouches. Right down here we have your rear HVAC vents for the passengers, as well as 2 USB ports and a 12-volt outlet. Something I did not mention when I was up front, as you can see, maybe if the camera will focus, the headliner has been pushed up, as well as back here it has been pushed up, giving taller occupants more comfort before they hit their head on the headliner. Your LED dome map lights are going to be right here, as well as your integrated hanger hooks on both passenger and driver side. And then as you saw previously, this center seat does have a fold down armrest slash cup holder. Tons of space back here. I mean, I easily have 8 to 10 inches of legroom before my knees hit the front seat, and I'm 5'11", so lots of legroom, and these cloth seats are surprisingly comfortable. Let's take a look at the bed and see how much cargo space we have back there. So with this truck, there's a couple ways to lower the tailgate. The first way is with the button I had showed you underneath the touchscreen. Second way is with the key fob, and then the third way is going to be the traditional way. It's going to push this button. It's going to automatically lower for you. This guy does have a class-leading 12 tie-down points for a total of 3 in each of the 4 corners. It also has a 120-volt 400-watt outlet and LED bed lighting as well. So very cool. To put the tailgate back up, you're going to take 2 fingers, put it up. It is extremely light. Let's take a quick look at the window sticker. So here's a window sticker for this vehicle. I'll just go over the key points because there is some tint on the windows. This is a 2021 Silverado Crew Cab LT 4-wheel drive with a 3-liter turbo diesel and a 10-speed automatic transmission. Standard equipment is going to be right here for a standard vehicle price of $45,300. Your optional equipment is going to be right here. Most notably, you have a $2,390 Duramax 3-liter diesel upcharge, as well as a $2,125 All-Star Edition package. You have miscellaneous packages as well right here for a total vehicle price of $53,190. Fuel economy rating is going to be right here. This vehicle is rated at 22 miles per gallon city, 26 miles per gallon highway, for a combined fuel economy rating of 24 miles per gallon. I want to give Champion Chevrolet a huge thank you and shout out for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough of this vehicle. If you're interested in this vehicle specifically, or any of the 2021 Silverado 15, 25, or 3500 series trucks, I will be posting all the contact info in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and share. And like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.